Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 3, Episode 5, Shade in a Bubble. Now, it starts off with Ashley. Ashley is doing yoga. And I said that makes sense for her. She really needs something to relieve stress, take control of her life. That made a lot of sense. She invited her girl Candace, and Giselle came around this time. Now, if you don't remember, Giselle and Ashley have had a very, I wouldn't say tumultuous relationship, but they've definitely had their fair share of verbal squabbles. But now it seems like everything is cool, copacetic, and they go through all the poses for the yoga, and it was really interesting. I said, Ashley, you're enjoying instructing them a little bit too much. No, I kid. But it was nice. It was nice to see Ashley happy and just around her peeps. Until we get to them actually just having the conversation that goes like this. Why are we talking about Candace's fiance's unit? Is what I'll call it. I couldn't. I'm like, we don't care what color this thing is. Why are we even bringing this up? Why are your friends even talking about it? Your friends should be mentioning or asking questions about your fiance's downstairs, because I was taught that you don't go and put stuff out there to entice or interest people about your significant other in a sexual manner. Why am I going to say, oh yeah, my girlfriend's bomb, so that you can go and try together? In what world? Giselle surprisingly likes Candace. Again, surprisingly, because Giselle, she's a type where it doesn't take much for her to go and say, Raven's still at home and she's leaving now. Karen was really happy to have her, and it looks like Karen's selling with reality and the fact that, you know what, she's going to have to make some changes within either her lifestyle or at least the optics of it, because you can't go acting like you're this and that when your husband has a potentially $5 million tax issue, because that's still your husband. It doesn't matter if you're not directly attached to it. Then we get to Candace, and she was talking to her fiance again, because they're going to do this like soccer slash like volleyball thing. And I've seen that before, where you go into this plastic tubing ball and you run into each other, or you play some type of game while wearing the thing. You can smash into each other, and technically you should be fine as long as you don't fall the wrong way. Candace invites all the ladies. It should be fun. Chris has the restaurant, so he's going to cater. Candace just wants Chris to be on his best behavior. I'm thinking Chris is fun. He's laid back and he's fun. That's what we need right now, because I'm not sure if people are really featuring how you are. Oh my God, Monique's kids. Oh my God, and that daughter. Oh, I said, oh, good, the children. Oh my God. Monique's just reflecting on the fact that since, they had the miscarriage, she's really thankful more than ever to have her two babies. And I'm glad. And then we see Charisse. I said, oh, okay, here we go. Charisse, what do you got for us today? Charisse, she's being that nice, supportive friend. And Monique, she's going to be going into another business venture, the age-old trick of ginger and whatever. Ginger and whatever essentially is a home remedy within itself. And so Monique's going to go and package it. I said, you know what? You can sell anything. Everyone has the ability and option to sell anything and everything. So why don't you go and do it? Why don't you go for it? Why not? While that's going on, she shows Charisse the invitation. Monique thinks that it's cute. Charisse was like, wait, how old are we? I said, Charisse, were you invited? That's what I was thinking. She was. Well, I'm just thinking, or maybe she was a +1. I'm not sure, because she's not really involved in the group activities this year. She's a friend of at this point. And I said, all right, we need to move on because I'm not caring quickly. I am not caring quickly. And I don't know exactly what it is between Giselle and Monique. Like, what's their personal issue with each other? Is it because of Giselle sticks up for her friend Robin and that's the problem? Or Giselle says some slick stuff, Monique says something back in return, and so now they have beef. Now they have beef. That's how it is sometimes. Sometimes it's really dumb. Again, we see Charisse, and it almost feels like they're reintroducing her again. It's the weirdest thing. So Charisse comes to Robin's house as well as Karen. I said, Karen, you dress really young this year. I'm not mad at you because you look good. But I said, okay. They go into this separate room to have, I guess, a sip and paint, if you will. They have to have the kids leave because they're writing some not so nice stuff. Or they're saying some not so nice stuff about some of the other people that aren't there. Robin doesn't like Ashley. Giselle doesn't like Monique. And, Robin also doesn't like Monique. And, when Charisse, I think it was Charisse that brought up the whole thing of, well, Monique, she mentioned your reading aptitude, inability. I don't know. Giselle was having trouble. Giselle should have proofread before, and that's all that was. Something silly, something light, but when you don't like someone, you can make something into, you can make anything into a bigger situation. Oh, I need to really redo my hair. This is looking... Anyway, Giselle brings up the fact that Candace is really cool. The only problem is, Candace... why is she telling me about her fiance's unit? I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. What's Robin talking about?
Attacking my relationship is because when she attacks us, I'm like, you don't even understand. Like, we had to really come together, all of our paths.
We understand, Rob. Well, of course we don't know, but we understand when you explain it. You went through a lot with your ex-husband, and you two have decided that you're going to continue to, try to make a family together, make a home together, be cordial, whatever the situation is, whatever. But did you hear that slick thing that Robin said about, what, I support my friends? I'm thinking, you support your friends how you supported Giselle going and kind of making a slight mockery of the Karen situation because it just felt like a joke in general. And to this day, Giselle has this weird relationship with Karen. So we're going to move on because I don't care about this episode, clearly. Ashley is talking to Michael, and that conversation lasted for when I tell you it lasted for a solid minute and a half, I'm not even sure if it made it to the 2-minute mark. As soon as Michael brought in the ultimatum of, are you going to tell your mother that she's cut off? Oh, you're not? He was like, okay, I have work to do. I said, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Giselle and Robin make it to Candace's event. Now, the weird part is Robin did meet Candace. Robin's acting like, I don't know this girl. I said, yeah, that's the energy you gave the first time. So some of them got into the plastic ball things and we're hitting each other around and we're having a good time. I said, that looks hot. It looks sweaty, but it looks fun. It looks fun. They had water. Then they had this syrupy alcohol or alcoholic beverage. The food wasn't there yet. The tables were there. The fans were there. Everything else was there. The shirts were there that no one wanted to wear, but the food wasn't there. And Candace made the mistake of actually answering these ladies in full about her financial situation, who pays the bills and who does this and who does that. Long story short, Candace's mother pays, the one with the money. She's the one that invests in her company. She's the one that essentially pays at least half of the mortgage on the house. That's why she has her own spot upstairs in the house. She's paying for the wedding. She's paying for this and that and the third. Now, they bring up an interesting point about prenups. As, the whole thing of Candace, actually, earlier in the episode, there was this conversation about a prenup, and obviously Giselle's like 100% for a prenup. Don't even play around. Don't even play around. And Chris already told Candace that, of course, he'll sign the prenup, because I'm thinking the money's probably her mom, so we know that's not going to go too far. The food finally comes, eventually, and again, the conversation about her husband's unit is brought up, and he's looking at this like, why? That food looked good. I will give Chris that. That food looked good. It looked good. I probably couldn't eat any of it because it was barbecue. Probably couldn't eat any of it. I was looking at it like, oh, that food looks good. That food looks good. And you know what? For now, they seem like they like Candace. I don't know who said not to bring napkins because that was a mess up. Everyone needs a good napkin. Let's see what else happens. Karen was trying to tell Candace, don't answer these ladies. Don't answer these ladies. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give them too much. And then Karen's wig almost came off. I said, no. Comedic part of the episode. Ha, ha, ha. The party went on well enough. You know, they were nice enough to her. Oh, God. Don't